My name's Erin. You can't hug this tree? Boop. I was supposed to get to 10,000 yesterday. Looks like we're gonna be doing some work soon. Are you gonna play us a song again? And Rocky, what are you doing? Guess I could look for Pearl Snap t-shirts. And I can't say, well, you know what cures it. I can't say anything carnivore. Got some steak opening action.
What? No, look at Don't Man.
Is he like the one we see in the woods? Rocky, you can't hug this tree? Rocky, I think you just like to swing. Whee! This is kind of cool. That's what we should do with our extra tires. You are an extra tire. Whee! Hello, handsome. Boop. It's a lot of poison ivy. Boop. No poison ivy. Boop. Nope. This one formed funny. Look at that. She must have been scared. That's neat. There's definitely a duck egg situation somewhere. What is up, Booby Goaters? My name's Erin, and welcome to Booby Goats. So we went to the park today, and I didn't record anything because there's so many people out because how cool it is today. And I was just like, you guys aren't real park people because you weren't out here when it was like 100 degrees, sweating. And I do have long sleeves on, but Rocky wanted to do long sleeves and shorts today. And I'm at 5,700 steps. I'm at 5,700 steps today so far. I was supposed to get to 10,000 yesterday, but I wasn't able to stop and walk in a cemetery, so all the round green ones and the black ones. I'm collecting them here because they're falling from this tree above my head. I really hope they don't hit me. In the beginning, you saw me like filling up the pool. I only filled it up about an inch. I wasn't really gonna play in it. And I know Rocky and Emmett weren't. And then I look up and I'm like, what are those two doing? So I go over to the duck hole full of mud. And there's Rocky stripped down. And I was like, you cannot play out here in your nudie patooties. Get in the house, take a shower, you're out. You're not, you can't do anything. You know, I knew they were gonna play with something. And that's why I was setting up the water. I just walked through this barn looking in the weird corners to see if there were any eggs anywhere, and all I get is the realization that we are going to take a weekend and just clean the barn out and probably organize it a little bit better again. Looks like we're going to be doing some work soon. That was a very tall marigold. So was that one. So when my husband picked up this mini greenhouse, it was like $40, I'm thinking, or $39 something. So I'm gonna show you some of the issues I have with it already. Just some. And mind you, it's only been a season. The kids ripped it right there. I was gonna tape it, but then look, this is pinched, and this is the piece of the metal pole, and it is gonna break probably. And then up here, you can tell it took a slamming because the cat got all the way up on the roof. Seamus did this, and then he jumped down onto this, so we kind of put pressure on this and broke it. And I don't have another 3-way, or is this a 4-way? It's a 4-way. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. I don't have that, and I don't know if they make that in plumbing. But this thing kind of falls over and it makes the roof fall. So then there's like pressure, because you can crack the plastic. It can happen. Other than it like capturing flies and bugs. I've been using it for storage, and I got a bunch of these at the hardware store discounted for $1. And I want them for next year. Yeah, I know. I always have high hopes. It's good to have them, especially when you can get them for a good price. And I thought, well, this could all stay outside for the winter and be my seed storage, or I could even start some seeds now. There are a few things that you can grow now. Yeah, but this, it hasn't lasted. Like, me trying to zip it with one hand right now is busting this corner. I'm gonna have to do something. Maybe just some Gorilla Tape. We'll fix it. That'll work. But that was my plan for the little greenhouse after Seamus took a gigantic kitty leap from the top of the roof onto that. I was like, oh no, he broke it. He broke it. That guy's crazy. I want to make a real post about this and put it on like, you know, like a little Facebook thing to the Piggly Wiggly or call them up and let them know. But I got a little ranting about my local Piggly Wiggly. So yesterday, we were taking Scarlett to her basketball practice, which is an hour and a half and it starts at 6. But Scarlett, for some reason, was like, we gotta go now. And we had like half an hour to kill. So we go on the Piggly Wiggly and I'm like, man, I'm so hungry. I was probably thirsty. My body's probably used to having coffee around that time or just a hot drink. I ran out of the dandelion root tea and there aren't any dandelions here. Sad but true. Dandelion season's over. But anyways, I was kind of hungry. So I got a real little thing of sour cream. And I wanted just to grab a bag of pork rinds, and my husband was like, no, you can get the cracklins, which are in this like weird tray. And it was like $5. And I was like, no, I'll get the pork rinds. They're only $1.29. And he was like, no. And I'm like, fine. And so we get them. We get out to the car, and we're driving to drop off Scarlett. And I'm like, here, Scarlett, have some pork rinds. And I open it up. I take a bite. It's stale. Real stale, and it cut the crap out of my tongue. I was like, my tongue's bleeding. What is this? And I look at the label, and it said expired 8/29. And I was like, should we go in there and tell them these are expired, and maybe they'll switch me out with some fresh ones? And my husband was like, I don't really want to go back. And I was like, but come on. Yeah, that's a walnut. We need them. Grab the walnuts. Put them in your little bucket.
Put in my...
See the little bucket down there? Go get it. Go get the bucket. I'll walk with you.
No.
But I was like, here, Scarlett, try this. And she tried one. And the one that she got was more like a pork rind. So it was crunchy. And she was like, it's fine. It's crunchy. And I was like, no, they don't. And it was like, I was going to bust my teeth on them. So I put them away. I fed them to the chickens this morning. But I'm like, somebody hasn't been doing their job for 2 months. But the thing about our Piggly Wiggly, they're like, do you want the receipt? And I always say yes, but my husband goes, no, throw it away. So it was a no, throw it away day. So even if I wanted to go back, they could be like, you don't have the receipt. There's a perfect little bucket they found on the road, the side of the road, and we're going to fill it up with some walnuts. Well, fine. She just threw my bucket down. Here are my walnuts. Put them in my bucket. Are you going to play us a song again? Is he driving? Is it hard to make it drive in the grass? I think you need to pop in the batteries. Oh no, they're kind of working. You need to put it on a more flat surface. All right, crazy man. Are you sleepy? Why do I always come out here when you're sleepy? Rocky sleepy, Rocky sleepy. Hold your hand really tight. Okay. You told me to hold it tight. All right, Emmett, start picking them up. Here's one. Where's the walnut tree? Is it this one? Oh, the sun's up high. Yeah, it's up here. Oh yeah, those walnuts are gonna hit us in the head. Tink. Emmett, it's not all terrain. You gotta drive it in the house, I think. After you wash the wheels. And Rocky, what are you doing? Sure.
Hey, babe. I need to put it what?
When I first heard about these bags, you would get a pack of 10. Oh, I gotta open a door. Oh, you fell down. I like your glasses, sir. What is up, booby goaters? There's a Goodwill. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know if we're gonna bring you along, but it'd be kind of weird. Guess I could look for pearl snap t-shirts. My husband said he had to get a haircut, and he's like, I hate having haircuts, blah, blah, blah. And I was all like, why? Because you're going bald? No, not about like why? Because you're going bald. I was just joking, and he was all serious because his dad's bald, and I can't say, well, you know what cures it, because then he gets mad at me since he's been into his carb ditch again. So it's like I can't say anything carnivore to be like, did you know a lot of people were reporting that the fuzz is growing back where they are going bald? I can't say that because that's upsetting and not nice. So I have to be nice, to hold my tongue, bite it, be a good person, because you can't like make people sad, or you can't give them like hard truths unless like you absolutely have to. Like, this is my hard truth. I absolutely have to do this, you know? But I can't. Not now. Anyway, hopefully there's not a line and he can get his hair cut fast. But I left my wallet at home. Not an issue. I think I have some cash. So Grewell's expensive though. Alright. This is to pick up water bottles because we're out. Okay, baby goaters. I'll be nice. I'll hold my tongue. I bite my tongue on my channel too. I don't want to say much about anything because then it leads to a mass exodus of things. So I won't do that. But I will say that I was a little curious this afternoon. Well, I didn't even tell you what I ate today. So I had 3 burger patties and I had 2 strips of bacon. Kind of like yesterday. It's like a repeat. A little bit of a repeat. My husband we found like discounted sirloin steaks. I'm kind of drooling about it, but he's out and about, man, and it's later, and we already fed the kids taco bowls and stuff, and got babysitters, so haircuts. He was like, "Do you want a haircut?" And I'm like, "Why would I get a haircut? We can have Veda do it. Veda can cut your hair." And he was like, "I'm not having any of my children cut my hair. It's worse that I have to get a haircut." And I'm just like, well, you gotta be presentable. All right, booby goaters, I'm headed into the Goodwill. If they're open, I better check first. What is up, booby goaters? I'm back. I ended up getting Eloise a pair of shoes that are really cool. Chuck tees that were never like ever worn, brand new. And then I got Flash a pair of shoes. They're pretty cool. They're Skechers. And they were like half off because the sticker was yellow. Yellow was the sticker this week. Got some steak opening action. What? Nikki, turn my light off.
I'm going to make it to a cooking pack so I can make it to an end of a hay bale maze. And it's going to be
right here. Here, Alki. It's okay. So these are cute. Got them for Flash. Don't lose them, okay? No. Oh, that is good. That is a good sirloin. I put salt on all my steaks.
I don't want salt. More.
Here, I'll get you a different one.
No.
Did you put too much salt? I did that once when I was little. I thought I knew I could handle the salt, and I could not.
I'm putting a bag.
Salt water can ruin your
I have to drink really salty water sometimes if I forget. Lately, I've been really good. Not dizzy anymore. Feel great.
It's bad for you, you know.
No, salt is good for you.
Salt water's different. It can,
Oh, you mean ocean water? My husband found a Pearl Snap shirt for me, but it was XL men's. Fits Isaac just fine. He looks cute in it. They're too big for me. This is very good.
That's a little bit.
The problem with cooking steaks like this is that it gets cold kind of fast. So good though. This is good. Steak is delicious. I love burger patties too. Oh! I'm out here talking about how good the steak is. Oh, it's so good. It's delicious. I wish you could eat it too. I really do. Here we go. 11,265, I think, or 262. 11,262 because it's backwards for you guys. But yeah, I did it. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't, and I was like, I could do it today. Whatever, as long as I get it in. I just don't want to overdo it. Like the 15,000 was killing me. I was too tired. Slept like a baby. Slept like a rock. I sleep like a rock when I eat a good full meal. I sleep like a rock. I'm being attacked. Alright, Booby Gutters, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Goat man! Not cool, kitties. Stay back. It's mine. I was surrounded by cats. The kitten is still here. You can see his ear. You don't get any. Bad habit.
Mommy, don't look at Dumpling. Now look at Dumpling.
Is he like the one we see in the woods? Last bite, swear. That was very, very delicious.
I thought Dumpling told me.
Alright, get in here and tell us.
I don't know outside. When we were at a camp.
I have a Moon Pie story. Moon Pie tried to eat my food, and I told him no. And now he's just ruining my day.
I'm telling a goat man story. I'm telling a husky.
That steak was really good. Alright, Booby Gutters, thank you for hanging out with me tonight.
Once upon a time, there was a goat man that eat people in a tent.
They eat people in a tent? No way! I don't want to go sit in a tent now. I don't want to go camping. Alright, Booby Gutters, thanks for hanging out again and again and again. And thank you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your whining. Their daddies, yeah. Bye.